you make it? Okay, good. Just making sure.
I was going to call you.
Tell my parents.
Just back into the drive.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, thanks for checking up with me.
Yep, love you, pup.
Okay, I love you too.
Bye. Happy birthday to you. That's going to be really loud on the mic. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hillary. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
So did you guys, did you pretty much know what you were getting into with her? Or
Oh,
were
yeah.
there a lot of surprises?
No, there's no surprises. I mean, she is how she is when you meet her.
Yeah.
Except didn't she say that she loves to play sports, loves football?
I said I love to run and I love football.
Yeah,
And it works.
yeah.
And I hate both.
And she doesn't do either, and she hates football.
Every girl loves it first.
It worked how? How did it work?
Our relationship is built on a lie, Hill.
It's working.
It's working.
How long were you guys together for Hillary?
2.5.
Are you sure about that? Did she give you the right finger signal?
I knew that. We
You
were
got signaled.
together for 1.5 years. Then we were engaged for a year. And then we've been married for over 1.5 years.
Very cool. So plenty of time to get to know her.
Oh, I know her. Too well.
You don't have to discover anything new about him? He's pretty much knew what you were getting into also?
Yeah. Well, he didn't do CrossFit when we first started dating.
Okay, so there you go. There's one surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Just kind of just taking off.
Best man in the world.
Didn't know that, did you? We got engaged before regionals in 2010. So then I made it to the games, and that was the year you got to buy, right?
Yeah.
So the games was July, and our wedding was June 18th. So my dad's like, "You sure you want all this stress leading up to the games?" This was in 2011 then, I guess it would have been. And I was like, I mean, what else is there to do? He's like, "You should ask her to move it till after the games." I was like, "Why don't you ask her to move it after the games?" He's like, "You're right. Well, we won't do that." So
Yeah. We're good.
we're good. A month before the 2011 game.
So, yeah.
I don't suggest you do that. A month before the games.
Well, it was fine.
Yeah. It worked.
She did the whole wedding. I didn't do jack. I did absolutely nothing. Except for vetoed one of the dresses she picked out for the bridesmaids. They're like 1920s looking like Pepto-Bismol pink. Versus the hot pink that they wore. So you met Darren today.
Yes.
Donnie and Matt were his brothers. Matt died when I was a junior in high school. And then Donnie died in 2007. So Darren has 6 brothers, but 2 of them have passed away. That's what's on my headband. The MJH, DGH, or DGH, MJH, and then the other one's my grandma that passed away. So my grandpa that you met tonight, his wife. So like I said, me and Donnie were 12 days old, or 12 days apart. So we were pretty close. And then that's all of us cousins that were in the wedding that have those. We all still wear them. I think I've had mine since because they made them right after Donnie passed away. So I've had mine 4 years, 5 years now.
Did you guys go on a honeymoon?
We went to Charleston for 2 days because Hillary's rule was you can't work out on our honeymoon. but I was training for the CrossFit Games.
And I didn't care. We just got married, so it should be all about me.
I said, okay, well, here's the deal: is we'll go on a short one, and I won't work out. I'll only work out once a day, and then we'll go on a long one after. So we went on a longer one after. We just went to Florida after, but for a week, and then we just went to Charleston for 2 days. It was pretty fun though. She's good. She's good for me. Keeps me level-headed, that's for sure. Very supportive of what I do, but doesn't care anything about it, which is good though, you know, because then I don't have to worry about how well I do for her. Like, all she cares about is if I'm safe. She doesn't care about how I finish or any of that. Except for this year, she did get a little fired up. I don't know if it's because Dan was in the house and there was a little, not tension at all, but, you know, it's a little different when the person you're competing against is in your house.
She got fired up about what?
She just got at the games, like she'd send me texts like, you know, you're gonna kill this, blah blah blah, like that type of stuff. Where usually she's always just like, you know, be careful and do your best.
That's CrossFit. She's starting to get
I know.
reeled
So
in slightly.
it was kind of, it was cool to see her get, you know, fired up about it, and then so it was funny. And so she'll go to like these, like we went to the tour and stuff like that. She'll come home. She's like, I'm gonna start CrossFit. 3 days later, she's like, I haven't done with CrossFit. This sucks. So
when you guys have kids, are you gonna get them started in CrossFit right away and sports and everything?
I don't want to push them in any direction. I mean, I'm hoping that they'll do sports, but I'm not gonna be that. I'm not gonna make them do stuff. If they're gonna do something physically active, I will make them do something physical. But I don't know. You know, I'll let them choose what they want to do. My parents weren't pushy with making me do stuff. I just kind of picked it up on my own. I don't know if it's having the 25 male cousins that you always want to outdo or what, but I mean, that's how
I'm sure that helped.
Oh yeah, it had. I mean, growing up, it's always, you know, even though we lived 500 miles away, it was, you know, this one did this in their baseball season or their football season, and you always wanted to top that, or, you know.
Right.
So, and I actually got to go up there one summer and play with some of my cousins on a summer team, so that was fun.
That's crazy, man. How cool is it to have that much family?
It's awesome. Like when we go up there, especially for weddings or, you know, birthdays and stuff like that, just, I mean, everybody, we play sports, we do whatever. It's always a constant just fight of some sort, especially when we were young. You know, there's all kinds of just tattling on everybody. You know, everybody's trying to get everybody else in trouble and then ganging up on each other, but it was fun.
She's at 31 first cousins
31.
and 25 are boys.
Yeah, 25 are boys. So
Do you guys all get together for Christmases and Thanksgiving?
we don't as much anymore. We did when we were little. Now everybody's kind of like college and doing all that stuff, but we don't get up there as much as we used to. We used to get up there a lot. We've started, me and Hillary have tried to make it a point to get up there more since we've been together. Like, we went up the week after the games, 2 weekends after that for that football game, and then the 1st of September we went up for a wedding. So we've been up there more in the last like month than we have in the last 2 years. So
You get along with them all?
yeah.
Do you get to do any interactions with, you know, affiliates or CrossFitters or, you know, any, like, I hate to call them fans, but
Yeah. Luckily, I mean, like that CrossFit 540 thing, it was just basically hang out with their people at their affiliate and do their workout or whatever. It's kind of a fundraiser type thing. And then, when was it? It was 2 weeks ago. There's a CrossFit gym in Clarksville that opened up, and Hillary the lady Facebook messaged her, and they've been kind of Facebook messaging back and forth. And the lady was opening their gym, so we went up there for the day and kind of hung out with them and worked out. So do some of that stuff, but that was just on our own. It wasn't for BSN or for Reebok or anything.
do you think people really appreciate you showing up? And,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Do you think it's a different kind of fan base than like a normal, like a movie star or a TV show?
I think so. I mean, because like I've said it before, is they can actually do what we do, and they understand what, you know.
Right.
You can't go put on, you know, full pads and stuff like that and actually do that unless you can. We found my cousin had us playing an alumni game in Michigan a few weekends ago. That was pretty fun. I got the video of that. I'll show you that later.
Got some hands, dude.
All right.
Swept up underneath it, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Outside. That was the 2. Now you got to see the. I caught it like it was the only return, only kickoff that they kicked off, and I was running back towards our goal line. I catch it like just over our goal line. Probably should have downed it. I was like, no, I'm gonna return it. Well, dude comes from across this side of the field and just not even touched, just drills ear holes me. Decleated.
Shouldn't have ran, is that what you did?
Yeah, shouldn't have ran that.
I should have that popcorn.
Shouldn't have ran that one. Yeah.
We were out of
She wants like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't give a crap. Whatever. Make it work.
When do you plan on starting?
I don't know. Soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think so. We've traveled. We've done all that stuff.
You think that's going to stop, though?
Probably not.
Not as long as you keep winning.
Right. But hey,
Or even get
I don't want to be too old to where my kids are like, it's my dad, you know, that old guy in the stands. I want to be the, you know, like me and my dad get along really well because chill. 'Cause he's only like 20, he's 23 or 24 years older than me, so chill. Yeah, Gilligan is a diva. Hillary made him a diva. The whole rule at the beginning was no Gilligan in the bed, ever. I come home, he's in the bed. But he doesn't sleep in the bed anymore. He will until I get in bed, and then he's like, all right, go on the floor. We teach him not to jump on people, and then one day I turn around, and Hillary's doing this. And I'm like, what are we trying to teach?
You know you do it all the time.
Now he's getting too big. I can't do it anymore.
He is.
To what? Yeah, I don't know what his deal. He does it. Like, he'll just stare at you and like, what is your problem?
Do you want to play?
Yes, he wants to go to the gym. You go to the gym? Huh? You go to the gym? Run around like an idiot?